Welcome, Slugcat, Scavengers, Iterators, and all others stuck in a cycle. This is the finals for Rain World Lockout Bingo Survival of the Sluggiest. Although if Team Retainer, consisting of Shrub and Regon, take victory, we will have a bracket reset and move on to a true finals at a later time. I'm one of your commentators, Drecky Wormer.
And hello, I am Tactical Ferret. If you all are unfamiliar with this game, it is a 2v2 skill-based match where teams need to complete various objectives. It is given in a 5x5 bingo board. There are two ways to win. Either team has to get 5 of these objectives in a row. That's your typical bingo. Otherwise, if a bingo is unavailable, they can win via majority. That will be 13 squares. But yes, the first step here is we're going to spin this wheel. This will select our Slugcat, and then from there, the runners will be given 5 minutes to look at the board and plan their strategy.
And it seems like we don't have any vetoes. Very ambitious from both of our teams, but we do have a quad of experienced players here at the end of the tournament.
Nah, there is a veto. There's one missing.
Oh no!
It's Gorm. He's gone. He blown up.
Oh no.
So it seems like
Gourmand.
Seems the slow Slugcat.
Oh yeah, I completely missed him. Just deleted the Gourmand.
Yes, for any viewers, the very typical, the most popular vetoes are Saint because of their their weird world state, and Gourmand because people don't like slow Slugcat. So at least we will have a high-paced match.
Now the question is, are we going to get a base game Slugcat, Hunter, Survivor, Monk, or a Downpour Slugcat?
Yeah, Rudin for Downpour, much more interesting characters. But I would say all these runners are very skilled in the base game movement, so either or, it will be an exciting match.
As much as Artificer is my favorite lovely Scug, I kind of feel like a Rivulet or a Saint might be a more interesting character. Rivulet for speeds and Saint for their unique movement as well.
Yes. Also, it seems... Yes, the veto, there was a mistake actually. It was not double Gourmand. Gourmand now actually has a chance. It'll actually be a Gourmand and a Survivor veto. So... Ooh. Board will be updated in a moment here, and then we'll go ahead and spin it and get this match going.
I guess it's still lucky no one vetoed Saint, because we've had a notorious pattern of if there's one veto of Saint, it'll land on Saint.
Now it's guaranteed no Saint this match. Oh, there it is.
There we go. Now we can see the rotund one.
Let's see it. Let's see if it gets picked.
Fun fact, Gourmand is the whole reason the wheel actually spins here, because of, just unbalances it.
The weight brings it down.
Exactly.
Nice. But yes, if you're not familiar, if you haven't been tracking bingo, Gourmand has been picked like 3 or 4 times for the retainers, and they're kind of ready for a new character. That's why they probably vetoed him. So let's see if they get cursed with Gourmand one more time. Oh,
and away we spin. Where are we going? Ooh,
Saint?
I think this might be a Saint.
Yes!
Oh, great! Oh, the green one it is.
Awesome.
Interesting.
Saint is a very special character, completely different world state, unable to defend themselves. Insane agility with their tongue makes for an extremely exciting bingo match. So right now, we're just going to be waiting for the board to be selected.
Yes, usually in Rain World, the titular rain precipitates death. However, Saint is taking place so late, it's more of a heat staying warm mechanic. Which makes it able for players to really push their cycles when they want to. But it also, because it's so late in the cycle, like some of the areas have sort of merged into different places, and it just completely changes a lot of the routing and the map.
Yes, it forces players to have to learn a whole new like world set and a whole new like routes and stuff. Creatures with Saint are especially rough. In Bingo, you can defend yourself. Saint does have a weak throw, just so it allows the players to be able to do kill-based goals. But it's still kind of weak.
Yes, in the normal game, Saint gets a better ability to defend themselves, but in the case of Bingo, they can't. And also, an underlooked difficulty of Saint often is also the food routing, because Saint cannot consume meat, limiting them to just scant vegetables.
Yes, and those vegetables very very sparse.
Indeed.
Should be starting any moment now.
And we're just waiting for the most optimal board to be selected. And then perhaps we will switch over to the stats screen. Here we go.
All right, you want to start us off with the stats?
All right, so our teams are both of them are pretty close when it comes to their wins by Bingo. And also their average squares are both pretty high. We're going to be looking at probably a very long game, but they both really love Pipe Yard, which makes sense. It's a region with a lot of connections and a lot of interesting elements playing into it. But Team 1 is certainly edging out when it comes to total squares. 112 over 82. That is pretty impressive.
Yeah, very strange. These stats, they're like very, very similar between the teams. Oh, I guess that is fair. We have been told. So Team 1 has, since they were bumped down to the lower brackets, they have had 2 additional games. And I think Team 2 had a game canceled on them. So it makes sense. So these teams are definitely like almost like on par with like skills. But yeah, we can start now with the board. If you're looking at the top left at A1, we'll read it across for you. The first square here is killing 2 lantern mice while under the effect of the mushroom. Next will be collecting a vista in undergrowth. The third square here is eating 7 different karma flowers. Next will be the eel lizard unlock. And then last in that corner is getting 4 echoes.
In the second row, we have getting the garbage waste arena unlock, eating 2 small centipedes, killing 15 creatures, obtaining the nomad passage, and getting the yellow lizard unlock.
Yep. And then here on row 3, we got store 6 colorless pearls in any shelter. Next is befriend a cyan lizard. The middle square here is kill a white cicada into a pit in a single cycle. Next square is hit a mother spider with a spore puff. And then last is get a singular point for scab merchants of trading.
Well, trading. Yeah, 1 point. Interesting. The fourth row, eating 7 these eating meat-based objects are just very mean goals. Pinning 2 Centowings in different areas. Transporting a jetfish from the frigid coast to anywhere. Making friends with a strawberry lizard. And getting licked by 2 unique lizards.
And for this last row, we get the subterranean safari unlock. Get from farm arrays to sky islands. Sorry, get 2 sky islands by farm arrays. The only way to enter sky islands would be from that. Next will be hit 3 Miros birds with rocks. And then pin 5 different creatures in chimney canopy. And last is visit moon. So yes, interesting.
Yes.
Interesting board. Some very cursed squares here.
Yeah, the yellow lizard unlock is so I mentioned how the map is so different. It's sort of in Shaded Citadel is a region that's sort of been combined with another one and made very large. But the Yellow Lizard is basically near the very top of that region, which is pretty out of the way, to be honest.
Yes, I would say Orange Lizard Unlock's not worth it at all. Shoreline with, oh my gosh, what is that? Squidcata? Not Squidcata. Jetfish. There we go.
Jetfish, yeah.
That one might be a challenge, trying to get it through to Shoreline. I think you'd have to go to Submerged. Ah, there we go. It changed from to Submerged. That makes sense. That's much easier. Other way is possible, but it's definitely way overly challenging.
Yeah, and that Vista, looking at it, is going to be in an interesting spot for our players, and there is potential for some silliness to happen in that specific location.
Yep.
Because the Undergrowth is notorious for one of the more subtle enemies in Rain World, Downpour. The, not the Dropwig Dreki. Why did you forget their name?
I also forgot their name, but
no! I can't believe I did this.
Someone in chat know?
Creatures. Oh.
Wow. Stowaways, thank you. Yes, thank you.
I can't believe, like, I go here like I'm gonna hype them up, and then I just completely just delete them from my mind. Yeah, Stowaways. Stowaways are such a fun creature. I think the Saint of all characters as well would have the most difficult time dealing with an active Stowaway.
Yep. Not to mention also in Undergrowth, the moving red wall, the red centipede there that likes to travel around. So,
it's just a friend. It wants to hug you.
Oh, dangerous hugs.
I'm also wondering where that mother spider spore puff can happen. I guess there is a mother spot.
I think it's chimney. Like in the gutter.
There's a couple in Undergrowth too. I think it's more just getting the spore puff and bringing it over there is probably going to be more the trouble.
Oh yeah, not going all the way from farms. Well, at least you could take a yeek, I guess, with you too. But yes, definitely a long-term goal. Another interesting goal here, B2 with eating 2 centipedes. You can do it with Saint. It will make you, if you're actually too late in the cycle and it's too cold, you will die instantly. So you got to do that early on.
Or like do it within the shelter, maybe.
Oh yes, as long as you're not freezing is, I guess, the point.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense.
I wish I knew that. I died in one of my matches to that. Let's see. Do you see any good bingo lines here? I don't see anything I'd shoot for right off the bat.
I feel like row 4 looks pretty easy to me, just because Batfly is pretty easy, Tongue Lick pretty easy, befriending a Strawberry can be very easy, and that just leaves you pinning Centawings and the Jetfish. And if you're just solely focused on those 2 goals, it's not too bad. But a lot of that's going to depend on where our players are starting. We're starting in
outskirts.
Outskirts, yeah. Interesting. This is going to be a very flexible place for our players to go. We'll have to see if we start seeing any splitting up now.
I would imagine. I think the two places you could probably go right off the bat, drainage system or like Undergrowth is definitely worth it, and then someone can go to industrial.
Indeed. Although it looks like Shrub is laser focusing on those bat flies. There are a lot of bat flies that spawn in outskirts, and they're kind of zooming around the 2 major areas they can be.
Yeah. Do you know if bat flies, when you eat them as Saint, does it stun him?
Yeah, they are meat, so he'll get a little minor stun. So it's not too big of a deal.
And Yada already got 1 goal. He just needs to rest and seal it in. He's got the E2 centipedes. He
got the 2 centipedes. Makes sense. Sigma looks like is getting some karma. Will likely be our first person to go into a new region because of it. Ooh, Regon has a strawberry. They just need to feed them. Strawberry lizards being a bit of a strange lizard. They actually eat slug cats, but also bat flies.
Yep. Poor Regan. Got.
Yeah, rest in pepperonis.
They're insanely hard to tame because they're a little finicky and they can just, leap at you without you being prepared.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's how things be. Looks like Yada might be heading towards drainage while Sigma is going up to industrial.
Yes, I'm curious. So Yada and Sigma are like notorious for going straight for bingos. So I'm curious if they're eyeballing that like row 2 or maybe that B column. I guess the B column is pretty reasonable.
Could be. Shrub has the same idea as Sigma, so both of them are neck and neck. We'll have to see who can get to whichever goal first, or if we're going to see them focusing on different things. Ooh.
Oh, first goal locked by blue team. Nice work, Yada.
Yep, drawing first blood. Pretty sharp little goal they've obtained there.
Yeah, also, Yada just sheltered in place, so I'm curious on where he's going. Is he going to try to go to farmer A's? I
Interesting. He does have the 5 karma, but... I suppose as Saint... No, they're going over to drainage.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. So, using your passage right off the bat gives you, like, the advantage to travel wherever you want. But then if you need it in the long run, then you're screwed.
Yeah, it looks like Sigma's getting some easy kills on these lantern mice, which makes sense. There's also the mushroom down here. Sigma could try and get the lantern mice while drugged up.
Also, top left with Shrub, he seems to be in a very stuck pickle here with the centipede.
Yeah, Sigma just had their own problem with the centipede. They tried to go in a pipe to get the pipe protection, but it didn't work. Oh, and Shrub also.
Not a chance. That was such a rough spot to be in. I can't believe the centipede went out of its way to come get him.
You're probably wondering how Satan got in this situation.
Alright, but Regan a little bit behind Yada in the race to undergrowth, and Shrub a little bit behind Sigma in the race to industrial? Did Sigma die?
Yeah. Yes, Sigma also got zapped. They tried to go in a pipe to use pipe protection to knock it off, but the centipede zapped them with both ends before they were able to get fully in the pipe.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Yeah, Yada has not run afoul any of the stowaways. Is going to lock in their progress within the undergrowth.
Ooh. Dangerous Dropbook just tried to go for Regan, but now is just taking a bath.
Just gotta swim. Just keep swimming.
Oh, and Shrub's trying to go for the pins on the Centowings. I know in Saint there's just centipedes or Centowings in almost every region, so that is definitely an easy goal to get right off the bat. Unfortunately,
absolutely
him.
Oh no! Drop their spear.
Yeah, now the Centowing's definitely going to be aggroed.
Yeah, they kind of been hanging around in the same area for a little bit too long.
But yes, I see in Twitch people ask if this is like a set spawn. So these boards are all pre-made ahead of time just so we can speed up the match or like get the match going faster. And so all boards have a preset spawn. So the board maker did choose outskirts. Typically the boards are designed around the spawn to allow for like the most balanced boards.
Uh-oh, I saw the red centipede on the pipe in Yada Cat, but they went to the scav merchant. Unfortunately, they don't have anything worth trading. They don't really like picking up rocks.
They didn't get. It's just 1 point too. They just need to get one spear.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yada has been spotted by the red centipede.
It's coming. Oh, it gave up? Okay, man, it spared him.
Oh wow.
How nice. Truly is a friend.
Convenient. Oh, Regon finding their own red centipede. Pipe juking it. Ooh, but I think Regon has a spear that they're bringing to the merchant room.
Yes, nice. It is a race right now between Yada here and Regan. Let's see.
Ooh. Oh, Regan just needs to rest.
Does Yada not have it? Did he like? Oh no, he got a spear now. Dang, that is just unlucky for Yada. But now it's got to deal with the wall. Oh, but Sigma's out. Or sorry, Rigma. Whoa. Regan is now having to try to figure out how to deal with the kelp. I guess completely pivoting to a different route.
Yeah, they just need to rest and lock it in. Ooh, Shrub getting the lantern mice. Regan finding a shelter.
Yep, so this puts Red in the lead, and it cuts off a goal from Yada.
Yeah, that is a excellent pair of goals to be getting by Red Team. Slowly closing the noose. Bingo does triumph over majority. But if you want a majority win, you need to block off your opponent's ability to get bingos.
Yes, completely. Most of the time, if you're getting 13 goals, though, you probably have some sort of configuration that blocks every bingo. But yes.
You'd hope, at least.
Sometimes it's weird.
Laughs nervously. Yeah, who would leave an open bingo while going for majority? Our players have been resting a lot in place, which is good for preserving your progress, locking in those goals as soon as possible so you don't get sniped. However, that means no one's really making that nomad progress.
And if you also look bottom right, Sigma's like trying to figure out how to get this pink lizard to eat his hazer. It is just refusing to like work with them.
Maybe? Do pink lizards even eat? I know bat flies have a high food priority for them. Where are hazers on their hierarchy of needs? Where is it? There you are. Strawberry.
If I was Sigma, I would ditch this goal. Strawberry.
Oh yeah, hazer is so low, like it's below spiders.
Oh dang. Okay. Honestly, I didn't even know lizards had those kind of preferences.
Yeah. Especially with bat flies around, like, actually, Yeek would actually be pretty good to try and bring. But I guess you'd have to be over in Farmer Race. That'd be really out of the way.
Trip to Farmer Race. But I guess you could at least get the Spore Puff. But yeah, Sigma cut his losses. He moved on to Garbage. I'm curious on what he's going to go for in Garbage Waste. Oh, I guess there's the unlock. They're definitely going for row 2. We'll see.
Ooh, Regan sees the Vista.
Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
There we go. Ooh, and Red's going to have 2 in the top row. That's going to be nice. It's not dangerous yet, but it could easily become a threat if they get the karma.
Oh, and Yada has it too. Oh, it's another race. Oh, poor Yada might get cut off again.
A race to the shelter.
Let's see. I wonder if Regan knows where he is. I think he might be checking the map right now, looking for the.
Looks like Shrub is going for locks in the bat flies, which is also an excellent threat by Red Team. But is making a little bit of progress on the colorless pearls. I believe I saw them accidentally grab one of the industrial colored pearl, which while all the colored pearls become colorless in Saints campaign because of when it takes place time-wise, according to like how things are checked, they still count as colored pearls for the purposes of goals.
Yes. Also, like looking at the board here, so Red Team's got that A column and Blue Team's got that second row. So that Garbage Waste like goal there is going to be crucial for this match. I also am wondering because you can see with how Yada and Sigma are playing. So Yada's currently been going for kill goals. Sigma's going for the Garbage Waste ones. They're definitely just shooting for that bingo. Hopefully it pays off. Yada's gonna barely get into the shelter first to get the Vista. Because he's right there. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, maybe the. Oh wait, no, the Regan's spikes are shorter. Oh, Regan's sealing it in. There's no way that they. Oh no.
He's holding food. Oh, who's it gonna get? Who's getting it? Down to the wire.
It's red. They sniped it. Poor Yada. No, wait, they both got it. You can both get it? What?
Oh, I think that's a timing. I think that's a race condition. I think that's the closest battle for a goal we've ever had.
I didn't know that was in the code. Is that intentional? We've never seen
I don't think it's intended, but I mean, they're a bit asynchronous.
Yeah, wait, we got to see their boards. Does it also show the same, or does it show that they got it?
Red shows only red got it, whereas blues shows that they both have it.
I wonder if the game master will pause to let them know. That's some very important
I'm wondering.
information.
So here's what I'm thinking. I think it checks itself and then broadcasts the update. So blue checked itself, marked it as complete because it didn't have it marked as complete. And then when it does the broadcast to check everyone else and update its board, it got the message to mark it as complete, if that makes sense. It's
I'm gonna hit you with that.
Yeah, sorry.
Now you're good.
Yeah, this is like the edge case of all possible edge cases.
That is insane. I damn.
We might need to get the referees to check that.
Yeah, especially like as soon as possible, because this could change how they route. Like super important.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how far our players have already been diverging, because with Yodacat taking the path up to gutter, they're going up to chimney canopy. Very different place than Regon, who's gone down into the undergrowth. They might actually be going for the echo and trying to work on the 4 echoes.
Yeah. So yeah, red is going for that top line too. I wonder if they are just going for.
Yeah, we're gonna call in a pause and have to adjudicate this, just because it is so important for our players.
Yes. We shall see. That's insane. Okay. Well, glad we could have the grand finals be the instance where we need to figure this out.
Yeah, this is absolutely nail biting.
Oh,
As befits a finals match.
that's good, and it's very important because then that means red can go for that top row. I'm curious.
Yeah, like it's but both, like it's so helpful for both teams, because it's either opens up red with the top row threat and blocks the blues B column, or it means blues B column is still alive and they can just work on getting the rest of those goals, which red really isn't in a position to contest. I mean, I guess the blue friend and the pin Centawings isn't really, anyone can kind of do that. And I guess Regon kind of is the closest for getting farm arrays to Sky Islands.
I would
very
say
interesting.
I would be very surprised if blue goes for that. It's kind of out of the way almost for all those goals. Like farm arrays to Sky Islands would just take so long, unless you're going for Nomad.
Well, I mean, if you get the other 4 goals and you just need the 1 bingo.
That's fair. That is fair. Or you could get the 4 goals and force the other team to waste time getting it, feeling the pressure.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just.
I love that strat. I love the thing that the opponent is like when I play. I like having it to leave the last square just for them to waste their time, while we just collect everything else.
Sure. I don't know. It's just be like we're able to. It just always feels odd to me. Just like we're able to win and then we're not even trying to pursue it. I don't know. It's certainly different strategies. I feel like it could be easily punished, because it's like, well, if they're not going for it, there's no reason for us to go for it, and then you're still contesting over the same goals, and you might still be able to route to getting that in a beneficial way versus just dropping everything to rush and try and block it.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, you could maybe slowly work your way towards it, especially if the other team just struggles to get that square and block you. But
yeah, I think we've kind of gotten a lot of the quick and easy goals out of the way. I'm surprised the lizard lick hasn't been gotten. That one's pretty simple. I guess strawberries do have a pretty short tongue, so it is a little bit dangerous.
I was gonna say, also, isn't when they get you with their tongue, you're like pretty much dead? They like come straight to you.
Yeah, they do. They do like launch themselves. Like you'd have to like immediately bop them with a rock.
Gotta hit them with the ankle breakers. Hit them with the juke.
Yeah, there's not a lot of camo lizards having like the longest tongue. I think would be the preference for getting that goal. And there's not really a lot in Saint. How does Solitary Tower? I guess, yeah, Solitary Towers is a good spot for them.
Where is Solitary Tower? I only know. I actually don't know.
That's a Chimney Canopy.
Okay,
That's a befriend a cyan, not a blue starf.
Yes.
Still, like befriending a cyan's pretty straightforward, even if they're goobers.
Yeah. Actually, the trick with scions is when they are your friend, keeping them from killing themselves.
Yeah, they'll just like, whee!
Yeah. There was one time a bingo board that had like bring a scion lizard between two regions, and both me and my opponent were struggling because it was from Sky Islands to like two other regions, and they just kept backflipping off the edge, and we're like, that's neat. I'm glad they're dumb.
Yeah, I remember having one time where a cyan lizard like rocketed itself into like a creature den or something, and like den boosted itself like off screen on the wall one time. It just like it was like on screen for like one frame and then just gone because it just went.
That it just took off. Dude, the Scion Lizard space program, got to get out of there. Dang, I'm currently looking at the Eternal chat here. They are really trying to figure this out. It's not as because you can't just like look at it and be like, Regan beat him on a viewer standpoint, because you never know what the desync is like.
Yeah, that is like the one downside of things being a little asynchronous. There's not exactly like a consistent, reliable timestamp for each goal that can be like comparable. But hey, that's why I'm a yapper today.
Yeah, we might need to ask to put that in the mod now for the one chance that it happens.
And another mod. And another mod. Oh, really looking at this, Chimney Canopy is kind of chock full of goals. So Yada Cat's play into Gutter might end up paying off a lot, because you can get the pins in Chimney Canopy. You can get progress on the pending Centowings very easily. You can befriend a Cyan. You can get an Echo. You can get you can't really get the Spore Puff on Mother Spider. You can get a lot of kills, which is still a goal that's up for grabs. The colorless pearls in a shelter, like there is the stash right next to the shelter in Chimney. You could probably check that for potentially any possible pearls and then just mug that, because they're store them in any shelter. You just kind of put, as you find them, throw them in there.
And you're right. Chimney's kind of loaded. Okay. Well, this match, it might get pretty exciting, like real fast. We'll see if Yada can. Well, we'll see if Yada can get all that stuff. You can still get all those goals in other regions, so he could still get cut off. Oh, they decided to give it to Red. It seems. Right. Okay. Yeah. I think the deciding factor is Red. So this definitely changes up the match, because now Red has that top row, and it takes a goal away from Blue. This will be the second goal that Yada has been sniped from. So
yep,
we'll see. They'll have to be playing some catch up now.
Indeed, it's looking not. Red does have the lead, but we're still in the early game yet. It is any Scug's time to shine. Also, by going through the Gutter, Yada has a couple more Karma Flowers available to them to be making progress on that goal. Ooh, that's a drop wig and spiders galore. Oh, and it looks like they're going for some violence.
Oh yeah, not easy kills actually. That's a good point. I think they still die in one hit from Saint. And they're kind of like weak.
Yeah, they're not exactly the strongest of creatures. Ooh, Regon entering the under. Does Regon have No, yeah, you'd have to bring the squid cicada down here.
I wonder if Freakin's gonna passage. I don't know what you can do in filtration.
Yeah.
Maybe the subterraneans. Oh, if they're going. Oh, they're going for the A column. He's gonna go get the subterranean safari.
Oh, good point. Oh, I was mixing up the center goal with needing to ascend. I was like, man, ascending a white squid cicada would be so hard. But like dropping one down a pit, oh, that's easy. You just go to like Sky Islands and hit one with a rock and just watch it fall to its doom.
Yeah, that's actually the only white squid cicada in this entire Saint campaign is that Sky Island one, I believe. There might be a second one like super far away. I actually will go back and check myself in a second here, but that would be the easiest one at least. And trying to drag that from Sky Islands to
yeah, that would just be a rude goal.
Let me
like, anyways, I hate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that white squid cicada is the only one, and that's why it's like notorious.
Which is probably why that goal even exists.
Forcing people to go all the way over there. It is a little bit rude though, because if you rush that goal to get your middle square, you'll lock your team out of the farmer race to Sky Islands goal. So you kind of have to make a decision on like how much you value that middle square. Ooh.
Also, did
Yada got licked?
Die? Or did he just go all the way to industrial?
I think they did.
Oh,
yeah, I think they went from Chimney over to Industrial. They got one lick on their Tootsie Pop. So they just need one more amenable cyan, and they will get the center of that goal. Shrub doing some spider murder.
Okay, yeah.
Very easy.
Yeah, so it seems like Shrub is now trying to contest. I'm betting it's very obvious now to both teams what they're going for. So Shrub probably sees the like blue team going for second row and is now prioritizing blocking it. And if they can't block it, that's a huge advantage on their end.
Yeah, because if they don't block it with kills, that means they need to go really out of their way for the orange unlock, or they need to do shenanigans to get Nomad. Because I don't think really anyone has been doing. I think Yada might actually be the closest for Nomad. Ooh. That's probably why they went to Industrial. I think Yada might be focusing on that because they have.
You're absolutely right.
I think they have Undergrowth, Chimney, and I think Yada just got the kill goal.
Oh, that's.
I think I saw that Sling.
Oh,
and they might be friend. Oh, if that's Cyan. If they get the Cyan friend, oh dog.
But yes, okay. So, which means Sigma's probably booking it straight to Silent Construct. That is like his probably sole focus right now. That's a good bingo line. We'll see.
Yada has a lot in their pocket, but they are surrounded by death.
Yep.
Scavengers, red lizards.
Also, looks like Regan died, unfortunately. I think the Mirrorspurts got him, which is a super rough setback. Got to do like filtration all over again.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to go for hit the birds with rocks in one cycle, which is, I mean, okay, I guess. I don't think Subterranean's the best place for it. I want to know what Yada is planning with this hazer.
Maybe
I don't think it's okay. I think they dropped it. Kind of surprised they didn't get the Cyan Tame. Yeah, Yada's heading to outskirts. They're getting Nomad. They're either getting it now or they'll just go into like Undergrowth or something or Farm Arrays and lock it in there. I think Yada is pretty uncontested for Nomad, and it's going to come down to not even kills, because if Yada does, well, it's going to lock in kills. Oh, this is so dangerous.
Does he have the kill? Oh, he does have the kills.
He does.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a sprint to Silent Construct.
Oh,
yeah.
Shrub is trying to kill these small centipedes, but it's slow going. They just got to hope that Yada snarfs it right here at the end with these centipedes.
Oh, and Sigma's getting spears to trade with the scavengers. Uh-oh.
Oh, Yada is free.
Yep. This means Shrub's going to have to just book it to Silent Construct to block that bingo.
Oh, no. Yada didn't go in.
He's not having risky with it? Oh, yes.
Yada.
Oh, well, there it is.
You're risky the biscuit. Okay, they did need one more food. Still,
fair enough.
they're acting a little feisty around some of these more dangerous lizards.
Okay, should be in the clear though for this one, unless this orange lizard gets super
Really should have
acrobatic.
maybe grabbed that karma flower too, but whatever. All right, Yada has locking in kills. I think they need one more for Nomad still. Ooh,
Okay.
Red has got to be feeling the pressure now, and Shrub, because they've been spending so much time down here trying to get that kill goal. It's kind of been wasted time now. This is a big swing.
So now Sigma has a lead, but of course, Silent Construct is, Silent Construct, full of red centipedes, tight corners, like trolling blue lizards. So it's still anyone's game here.
Yeah, it's pretty out of the way. I'm surprised Yada could have 2-for-1'd by going all the way over into Silent Construct for their 4th, but I guess probably going into Farmer Rays and maybe heading towards Farmer Rays to get it, and then maybe up to Sky Islands, while Sigma maybe focuses on Silent Construct. I think Sigma's in Silent Construct.
Oh,
Myros bird!
Oh, no way! Oh, it came down and got him! That's so wrong. Even the game said no.
Poor Sigma be like, haha, I'm here getting a blueberry. Meanwhile, Myros Vulture was like, I took that personally.
This actually puts, I think, Sigma and Shrub in the exact same place. No, Sigma's in a different shelter. No, they are in the same shelter. Of course, Shrub's dealing with evil Caramel.
Caramel's the silliest of lizards.
Also looks like Regan's got 2 goals. Unfortunately, he's hitting probably the worst part of Saint to ever exist. This tunnel here,
Yeah.
if you, I know you have done Saint speedruns, this tunnel is notorious for completely sucking. Also, that's
we've also
to the wall.
that's I mean the centipede would have made a wall so they couldn't pass through. Yeah, my own efforts, I often have the red centipede wander there, and it's just not fun. But Regan has made it to a shelter. They are going to get that bottom row. I don't know. Both teams are kind of getting different goals. And Red's got the slight majority, but they're not really blocking Blue's threat either.
Yeah, I think it's coming down to that bingo, because I think Red has such a good majority that if they can block the second row, they will win. Unless Yada's kind of free now, and he can kind of go for whatever, while Shrub's being forced to have to waste time.
Yada's got the Nomad, and now Red team, at least one of them, and it has to be Shrub. Shrub's the closest, I think. Has got to pivot and just beeline.
Yes. Sigma does have a slight lead, it seems, but we shall see if he can keep it. This will be interesting. A full-blown race. Let's see. What's the challenge? There's a challenge where you got to go get to Pebbles. I feel like in one.
I know there's one from Pebbles all the way down into the pit in one cycle, I think.
Yes. Well, we'll see. Oh, and Shrub's got Fun Mirror Spurt.
Oh boy.
Hey,
yeah, Shrub's taken the fun route into Silent Construct by going sort of the backwards area from Garbage Wastes into Shaded Citadel, which is usually difficult for everyone but Artificer, unless you really, really have movement. But with Saint's Tongue, it's easy squeezy.
Yep. It's pretty much free. But I'm curious on what Regan's going to be doing in the meantime. He's still in Subterranean. I thought he would leave, but maybe he's trying to go for that top row. Also not sure where the Eel Lizard unlock is. So
yeah, I feel like you only send one and not send both players, because you don't want to overcommit, because if both of them go, they lose any of their advantage for the other goals. Eel Lizard unlock.
Also, Shrub and Sigma are almost frame to frame entering Silent Construct at the same time. Both of them are like very skilled players. I know Shrub has done Saint speedrunning before, but not like super extensively. It might just come down to who knows the route to this unlock better. Or, you know, who doesn't die.
Or, yeah, just friendly neighborhood Miros Vulture watch swooping in here.
Now, I think the smart move here would be to shelter immediately in this, just in case you die, so you still have a chance. Shrub's just saying screw it and going for it. Sigma is taking it. I wonder if Shrub even has the food. If Shrub dies, this will be detrimental. He could have also like even just gone into the shelter just so he could passage to it, because I think that's all you need. I don't think you need to rest in it. Oh, evil vulture, evil scavenger.
And I'm trying to think where the eel unlock is, and I can't spot it either. It must be overlapped with another object. All the expected places.
Is it? I think it might be gutter. I will go check.
I mean, I know there are eels in gutter.
But is eel unlock in gutter? Does anyone in Twitch in the chat know where eel lizard unlock is?
Who can be the first to find the eel lizard unlock?
Pipe yard. It's
a pipe yard. Yeah. Okay, I finally. Yeah.
Wow,
that's not even far away either.
It's also very random.
Yeah, that's.
Pipe yard.
Yeah. There's not even eel lizards there unless it's like in a rain cycle. Why is it not?
Oh, Shrub. Nice. Okay, Shrub got ambushed by a spitter spider, turned around and like 180 shot it. Okay.
That was pretty sick. Oh. Regon touched grass, which is deadly in Rain World.
Oh. All right, let's see. Where is the nearest shelter for Shrub? I think there might be one just above. I wonder if Shrub might just be riding right now. I bet neither of these players probably have knowledge of the exact route to it, because I saw Sigma also took a hot sec out of the shelter to look at his map.
Yeah, it's kind of like you just need to go up, sorta, but it's still a little shisty.
All right, Shrub's got to be careful. Probably going to play it safe with a pipe tube.
Yep, getting right past that cyan. Although the longer Shrub goes, they do need to rest or else it'll get way too cold.
Yes. I wonder if he swallowed a lantern when we weren't looking, because he did go through a couple treasuries.
Ooh, Regon and Yada both in farm arrays. I think it's going to be a race to whoever gets to Sky Islands first.
Oh, Rot by Shrub? Brother Longlegs went that far? Okay, fair enough. Also, where is Shrub going?
I think they need to go left and then up.
Do they not just need to go up?
This is a rough spot, though.
Is this the Rot zone that they're trying to go through? Oh, more to the right. So this Brother Longlegs is just... It just traveled for some reason and is refusing to move.
Oh, brutal. Yada is in the huge vertical space, so they are going to get the farm arrays to Sky Islands, which is a great block on that bottom row, as well as just getting them more on the board. I don't know if really anyone has been pinning Send to Wings. So I don't think Sky Islands will be where Yada can lock that in. But because they're so far ahead, they likely are going to get that center square as well, which is a great, not as good of board control in this state of the game, but it's still another one that red won't have.
Yes. This will give Blue's position away, so I wonder if Regan will pivot to other goals once he learns that he's losing in the Sky Island race.
Yeah, I feel like if you see that pop and you're Regon, you might take you might take the, because you already have the spore puff. You might focus on going for the spore puffing the mother spider, because whoever is in Sky Islands is super far away from that. They can't contest you going for that. And you just kind of focus on some of those goals outside of Sky Islands.
We'll say Shrub did finally shelter, so heart attacks avoided here. I think Shrub is now behind Sigma, and we'll have to get food. So we will.
Ooh, that is a good point. Yeah, getting the goal is only half the problem. You gotta also rest as well.
Oh, and there's food for Shrub. Oh, and Sigma. They're both getting food right now.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, this game could be over soon, or it could be going for another 30 minutes.
Oh, Yada's about to snipe a goal from Regan here, sheltering, because Regan just entered Farmer Race and could have potentially sheltered in that shelter right next to him, but he's gonna realize
worst case scenario. Because I think Regan is
But now he knows Yada's with him. We'll see if this changes anything. We'll see if any player plays riskier.
Honestly, I would say Regan could just visit the Echo and just get the Echo progress, and also throw themselves. Well, I mean, I guess they would be all the way back at the beginning of like Farmer Race by Subterranean. That's kind of not a great place to be honest.
Yep. How many Echoes does Regan have? Is it 2? It might be 2. I know they got the no, wait, Shrub's the one. Oh, Shrub just died.
Oh no!
Detrimental.
Oh, that's brutal. The person who needs to not die the most.
At least Shrub has saved probably in the closest shelter to that unlock. So if Sigma dies, he'll be way better off. But Sigma is currently in the clear. Just a couple of orange lizards, which are pretty.
Yeah, they have it. They just need to shelter. Ooh.
So many orange lizards. Where is the closest shelter? I think there's one just down the wall. Maybe it is with the one that Shrub's at too. This might be
let's see.
Match coming down to the silent construct goal.
Yeah, it's only it is pretty dang close. Basically down and left. Like 4 rooms away.
He was like playing with the cyan. Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's over. This is match. Good bingo on blue team.
Okay, he had enough food.
Yeah, I saw one chilling in the bottom. He stored one preemptively.
Oh, he stored one. I was like, huh?
Yep. And that's
all right.
Nice.
Bingo
congratulations
to blue team.
Yes, congratulations, Yada and Sigma. That was an excellent bingo. Amazingly played by both teams.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that was really back and forth, and that came down to a nail biter. Oh, Shrub conceding victory in the race, yoting themselves off the edge.
Yep. Damn, heartbreaking for Shrub. He put in a lot of work to get in there, but so did Sigma. And unfortunately, that death, I think, did it for him.
Yep, and it looks like Team Guide, consisting of Yada and Sigma, are the champions.
Yes.
Of survival of the Sluggiest. Their Sluggiest survived the most.
Yes. We started here originally, we had 35 teams compete, and after about 100 matches over the past 3 months, Sigma and Yada did this entire tournament completely undefeated. So congratulations, incredibly impressive. This also means Sigma is a 2-time champion. So let's see. Oh, my bad. I guess he didn't win the last one. Whoops. Second. Okay.
He got second.
My bad.
Upgraded.
Whoops.
Upgraded their crown.
But yes, congratulations, Blue Team. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for who joined us in this long journey. It has been fun. Thank you all for the volunteers. We've had an amazing crew of people in the background who helped out a lot. But yes, it was incredible fun.
It was an amazing community effort from start to finish, as we all worked together and learned and grew. And it has been a delightful experience working with both you, Ferret, as well as the variety of other people playing and organizing all of these things. So I hope to see more in the future, because this certainly is not the last of Rain World community events. We'll just have to see when the next event and what it will be.
It may be soon. plans are already in the work. I won't tell anything here, but keep your eyes peeled in the Rain World speedrunning events.
I've been Drecking Armor.
Yeah. And I've been Tactical Ferret. Thank you all for joining us.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hello, everyone. Alright, this might not be the best microphone for this, but we get to see the credits for everyone that's helped out or been part of this event. I am Ice. I'm the person that has been getting all the people together for this event. And I do want to thank y'all for being here. I do want to talk about a few people and a few different things that happened during the event that I want people to know, but also congratulations to Cat and Sigma. Very good job at going 0 losses through that whole tournament, both in the group stage and the double elimination bracket. Now, first of all, I want to talk about a few different things. One, Sigma made some of the intro and outro for the highlights videos, so you may have seen on YouTube. One, there's the VODs, but there's also the clip channel. We had a few different people make different videos, that being Ashtriok, Flicker, and Moxie have been making the clips videos. And then we've also been having Bunny and Brian put all the VODs, that being the actual streams, up on YouTube as well. Now, hello. Some other things is that thank you to Shrub for updating the mod as accordingly as the game got updated with Watcher and other things. Really helped out quite a lot, making sure that the mod continued to work. Tesla Coil also made the board viewer and updated it for shorter links, that being, if you saw in the stream earlier, we posted a link that would show the board and you can view it on your own time. We also had a lot of help from a lot of different people doing board creation. Sigma also led a lot on that end. Thank you to White Paws for getting in touch with the Speed Gaming channel so that we could stream over there when we had multiple matches going on. Thank you to Joan Gazethicus for working a lot on the statistics and otherwise helping out with a lot of the tech side of things for the tournament, because I think it's making a script to make setting up the streams much easier. Thank you to Intigus for making all of the songs that you've been hearing during intermission and otherwise. Thank you to a lot of different artists for the design work of the different emotes or background or even transitions that we had going on. Thank you to even Giga for playing as non-English speakers. Very fun to be able to include them. There's a few different teams that did really well, that being Brian Gazethicus and Crazy Dream and Milo-san, who performed very, very well. I did not initially expect them to do that well, especially because for Milo and Crazy Dream, that was the first time that they had played in one of the tournaments. Specifically for art, thank you to Saren, Nanoferret, Callie, Unmatched Power of the Sun, Spark Breeze, as well as Eris and Glottal for making the team icons. I'm very happy to have had a lot of new commentators for the event as well. It's been very nice to see a lot of new people try that out. Thank you, everyone. Again, if you are just a viewer here or have been playing in the events or just following, lurking in the background, it is always good to see new people and interact with a lot of new people. And this has been a great event to do that, getting a huge amount of people. We've learned a lot from this event in particular as well. And we know what we want to do for the future. So, well, Ferret kind of talked about it, and we won't talk about what we're doing for the future, but we do have things planned, and we'll let y'all know very soon all about that. We'll also have some feedback forms, and otherwise, if people want to say anything, you can message me or Ferret on if you have anything you think should change or should exist in the future for these events. And also, yes, I saw a question, is Watcher Board going to happen? We'll find out. There has been a lot of interest in that. One step at a time, though. We've got to actually have the mod work for that. But all right. Thank you all for being here, watching, participating, volunteering. And you'll hear from us soon enough. Right. Goodbye.